I I try to stay away from a lot of this politics stuff because I'm not voting. I've went over this a couple of times, right? So Trump was at the National Association of Black Journalists convention. I've never heard of these people before. So I guess that's good that they have a little boost and people could know who they are. I think what they do is, I think the gentleman said every year they host all relevant candidates to come and speak at their convention. So I've never heard of this. But there is a black woman on stage. She's wearing blue. You probably will not be able to hear this, right? But because it's low the way it is. But she's asking him the question about Kamala being I think some of his people said that she was a DEI hire, right? And so she goes on and she says that something there, I just briefly saw it, like she's a black woman, right? And Trump is correctly saying that when she first came out running for president, she was an Indian woman. She said that. The media said the first Indian American woman. And watch how the black American woman is going in on Trump. She's getting angry. She's nasty because I swear Keisha is the right hand of white supremacy. What is white supremacy if not voting for a party that continually tells you to vote for them and they do nothing for you? You know, you ask these black people who are dyed in the wool, vote blue, down ballot, would you go to your job day in and day out, week in and week out, and you not receive a paycheck? No, you wouldn't do that. So why do y'all keep pushing vote blue when these people are literally doing nothing for us? That is the definition of slavery. Literally being a black Democrat is literally being a slave. So watch how hard Keisha is going on Trump. This is absolutely insane. She is not a black woman. I don't know what is wrong with this woman. And I don't know who this woman is. But the craziest thing is, I bet you she's a college educated, I'm a PhD. She's one of those, right? Right, Kevin Samuels? Peace be upon him, rest in peace. She's one of those, I'm a PhD, I'm an educated black woman. You an educated black woman, but you're telling the world that Kamala's a black woman? Seriously? Good Lord. I wish we wouldn't have to talk about this.
She doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made it.
To fact check this conversation in real time. You can access that feed on social media using the hashtag #NABJFactCheck. Again, the hashtag is #NABJFactCheck. We have a lot to get to, and we do not want to waste any time, so let's bring out the former president of the United States, the Republican nominee for president, former President Donald Trump.
My opponent was going to be here. It turned out my opponent isn't here. You invited me under false pretense. Population since until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always identified as a black woman.
I respect either one.
She has never identified as a black American. Do you hear the tone of her voice? She is so angry. But remember, she's an educated black woman who has Google like the rest of us. She can look her up on her phone, and she can clearly see that her father is Jamaican and her mother is Indian from India. I'm so sick and let's go.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do you believe that she is...
I think somebody should look into that too when you ask continue in a very hostile, nasty tone.
It's a direct question, sir. Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is a DEI hire, as some Republicans
I really don't
have
know.
said?
I mean, I really don't know. Could be. There are some, and there are plenty. I know this lady right over there, Harris, is a fantastic person who just interviewed me at length, and we had a great interview, I think, and I heard you got very good ratings on that
Well,
interview.
you told me it was the longest one of your life, so we had a good discussion. Look, I want to talk about why you're here today. I mean, it is not lost on us how divided we are as a country. And as you were coming today, we really got to see that we were divided along the lines of race, along the line.
I mean, the absolute nastiness. Whoever this woman is, I'm here to tell you she needs to be fired, because this is not the behavior of a journalist. This is the behavior of a hater. I thought a journalist, she said that she was asking questions from the audience. You know, the audience submitted stuff online, and they took a sample of the questions, and so he answered the question, and just like he said, she's being nasty and hostile to him. I mean, this is Keisha. But see, let me tell you something. The white man created Keisha. Oh, he did. The white man used Keisha to kick the black man's ass. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to talk about it because, you know, these people, they call that manosphere talking points, when it was the truth, where government was allowing Keisha welfare benefits, but the man couldn't be in the house. That was a tactic designed to put the black man out of the house. And if the man ain't ruling his house, he can't rule the world. It's all a tactic of white supremacy. And Keisha is the right hand of white supremacy. Because how would you sit here and get so angry over a mixed woman that is not black, and over a party that asks you to continue to vote and send them money, and then they turn around for decades and they've done nothing for us? And you wonder why black men are walking away from black American women. You wonder why black men are SYSBM. You wonder why black men are passport bros and leaving the country, because black American women love Lucifer. They do. They love Lucifer, and they love the children of Lucifer. They are sick, and I will never stop talking about them. Somebody told me they raised $90 million in one day for the pretend black woman. And you got shit in your communities that need to be fixed. You got women, you have black women that are homeless in the streets. I see a few in my neighborhood. You are not even raising money to save yourselves, but you're raising money for Kamala Harris, the half-breed pretendian, whatever you would call her, a fucking goddamn piece of shit. And all of you stupid people, you know, I paid my federal taxes and I paid my state taxes, and it set me back a damn month. It literally did, and I was angry mailing the taxes off. And the first thing I said every time I put the envelope in the mail was, all this shit is going to Israel and Ukraine. Fuck the Democrats.